ohpickles here from Swag Team, and today I'm going to be doing a YouTube video on Nba2k16 and a review for it. So overall, let's talk about the feel of Nba2k16. So as you can see right here, it features very good, I'd say, face animations, and it feels like you're really watching a live TNT special from, I don't know, TNT, and it just feels overall like you could be watching this on your TV. And I'd have to say, when they talk, it could be a bit less choppy as how they talk, the commentators, but overall it feels it has jokes through the commentators, and I think it's really funny how they have Shaq in it, and Shaq just puts a lot of funniness into Nba2k16, and I like that. Although the loading can be very tough, as how, look, it's only at, well, you probably can't see it, but right now it's only at 70%, and that's probably not the best. And I'm doing my review on the PC version, and see, it just feels like that, like you could be watching that on TV. And this part, I noticed a glitch where it once you get, before you get to 98% and you go into the loading screen right here, then it will just show blank and it won't show the teams, and I think that's very unprofessional of 2K16. This is a PC version review, so it's probably not the best version. It's overall not the best version of NBA 2K16, but it is I have to say, since there's only 3 versions of it, I'd say it's pretty good. And you can edit the teams and the rosters. You can make it your own player. And see, if you look at Oracle, it feels, I've been to Oracle Arena, and it just feels like it's Oracle. And the opening scenes, it's good to cover up the large loading times of this, and it feels like you're opening a game. It feels real. And the face cams, you probably can't see because it has horrible viewing angle. Let me just fix that. Fix the glare. There we go. That's naked. You guys can see it a bit better. And there's LeBron, and that LeBron's face image actually looks pretty good, pretty decent. The coaches' faces look good, and I'm just going to skip this. I am a Warriors fan, and I just feel like this captures what the Warriors feel like, and I'm going to skip this also. And now we're going to get into the gameplay. The starting 5, you can edit them, you can choose who's in the starting 5, you can choose who's guarding who, you can choose who's double teaming. And I think that's a pretty good option. I think that's a really good option. And there's Stephen Curry. I feel his face could be a bit more, I think his hair does not feel like Stephen Curry. And then here's the tip-off. I found the tip-off actually pretty nice. And let's get into the gameplay mechanics. As you can see, it's pretty easy to control the ball, but instead of you just doing random crossovers and getting a point, you really have to use the gameplay mechanics of NBA, of a real NBA game. And I love that. I just think it feels so immersive and in gameplay. Mine was a bit choppy, as I'm only running this on 30 frames per second, but overall it's still a playable game. And has the sorry guys. And here is just how defensive goes up. And see, shooting is way improved from Nba2k15, because you can't just jack up a shot and then go in. You can choose from real player percentage or not real players percentage. You can choose your timing. And see, that's a gameplay mechanics right there. I don't think that's how the Warriors would work in real life, but hey, it's pretty good. And does it capture a feeling of an NBA game? I'd say yes. See, and then let's talk about some other modes, but just besides playing the game. My career. A lot of people hate my career because of Spike Lee. Everyone thinks that Spike Lee was a problem. I actually wanted more from my career. I felt like the rookie season had a lot of good intros and everything, and I felt like it should have been improved. Like, I really liked it. and I just think it should have been more from the rookie season into your other seasons. And you can, in my career, you can do connections. I'm not going to spoil anything from the My Career story because it's a pretty good story. And you can do connections, and you can talk to famous NBA players, and you can go outings with them. Unfortunately, it does not show any animations of that. Just shows that it just says that you are doing it, and that doesn't really matter since this game has so much gameplay into it. So you can do connections with people like Ellis Jackson and get Nike gear, and then you can get. And if you go with the Jordan CEO, you have to get 1 million fans. It feels really tight. And my career overall, I just spent around maybe $5 to get my career player up because he started off as a 55 overall, and right now I'm 88 overall, and it's my fourth or fifth. It's my fourth season into the NBA, and they go pretty fast. And it's hard to get into. The game as first, and college just feels. High school feels fun. It feels like a real high school game. I would like to show you that, but unfortunately I can't. And you can make real high school. You can play real high school games. It feels like high school games, and I really like that. In college, it feels a bit less. It just feels like a regular NBA game, but then it does feel a bit like UCLA. Well, that's who I went. It felt like a bit like UCLA. It didn't capture it. And in high school, I was pretty much the biggest guy on the team. I was 6'6", and I was point guard. But because I thought it would do growth decrease, but unfortunately it didn't. And the Warriors are not making their shots right now. Anyways, this was a review on Nba2k16, and overall I give it a 9.5. Oh, the gameplay feels nice, uptight. Defense, you can't just reach, and if you reach, then they'll teach. And it's really, I just feel like NBA2k16 this year was a success, as they're known for doing good games and then doing off games. And then I felt like NBA2k15 was baby steps, and then this one was big steps. So, good job overall, NBA2k16. And I feel like it feels like a real basketball simulation. This is all I have to say. ohpickles is going out.